Hi, it's Friday. Welcome to your soft landing. I feel every Friday I gotta start with, man, this has been a week. And it's true, right? I just had a very enriching conversation with Rachel K. Albers, who has also been on the podcast at some point, about that. Well, it was basically about life and everything. And well, we have this common understanding that while we acknowledge that what's currently going on is a shit fest and it will not go away right this minute, and we need to take care of ourselves to fight the fight of all fights. So maybe this affirmation is a little teeny tiny wheel in all of that. I'm a sociologist. I'm always down for breaching against the system, and this has its space, and we need to be well to do this fight, especially long term, because it will not be over anytime soon. So that's that. So today's affirmation goes in line with the episode on Tuesday with Ali. It stirred a lot of things, this conversation. So after this affirmation, you maybe want to go back. So let's exhale. It has been a bit of a winding intro. So to this soft landing, I want to bring to our attention that we all have been asking for something quietly, persistently, and maybe for longer than we'd like to admit. We start wondering if that what we want is somehow, that we're somehow invisible to it. And I want to counter that with, you're not invisible. You might not be recognizable for that thing yet. Okay. And there's power in this reframe because it puts agency back to you. Okay. So in support of that, this week's affirmation, what I have been calling in recognizes me because I recognize myself. What I've been calling in recognizes me because I recognize myself. That's really an inspiration of the episode I did with Aly Kravetz, the Bronx Witch, this week. The whole idea of when magic and spell work fails, it's not really the ritual, it's the person casting it, and this person hasn't shifted internally to match what they're asking for externally. So the thing you're calling in arrives and it has nowhere for it to land. The energy doesn't match, so it travels on. In physics, the concept is called homeostasis, like attracts like. Your internal state is either a welcome mat or a closed door. And the decision about which one it is, the mat or the door, is entirely yours. Before you ask for the thing again, you've been asking for a long time, the relationship, the opportunity, the version of your life that feels further away some weeks than others, whatever it is. We all have this one question sitting at the back of our heads. Ask yourself, do you recognize yourself as someone who belongs in that version, in that life, in that relationship? Because what you've been calling in is looking for you too. The question is whether you look like someone it can find and it can land. So this was the soft landing for the week. Take this energy into the weekend. Take what resonates, leave the rest. That's always my motto. Come back when you need it. And if you crave a softer life, subscribe to Soft My new monthly newsletter. I share reflections, insights, the occasional nudge towards the gentler space, and all the things I like. That ranges from sustainable fashion to organic beauty to Netflix series like I'm a Gemini. So no productivity tips, just something to land with. And you can sign up. The link is in the show notes. And I'll see you back on the scenic ground next week. Take care.